Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This episode, his start, the last episode of Season 4 of My Hero Academia. What a great episode, you must think. What a fantastic way to end the season. And it is, I'll admit, it's a decent way to end the season. Good little cliffhanger at the end. Not lots of cool, interesting bits throughout the episode. A lot of awesome fighting. It was a terrible way to end this season. I'm sorry. I've been saying since the beginning that this season has a specific point that would be great for the ending. Finishing off with, well, Endeavor's whole arc. Basically, yes, it is his start, and the rest of it isn't his ending by any means, but it's different. It's not how we should have seen it. The whole episode builds up this fact that he has his family and he needs to make recompense with them. But he doesn't get to show that he's actually making recompense in this episode? What the heck? Considering the fact that he needs to make recompense with them, and the first steps take place literally in between the last moments where he's putting his fist up and where Deku is going to bed, having that kind of nightmare. All that stuff is happening now, yet they don't cover it, and it's weird. Let me explain basically what happened. So, in the actual, the episode takes place during the end of Volume 20 and the beginning of Volume 21, going all the way to throughout the entire fight of Nomu. Just plain simple, it's just the Nomu fight. And to give you an actual amount, let's put it right here. That is how much of this last episode was in Volume 20. Now, obviously, about that much is also in Volume 20, and this is just Volume 21. But the fact of the matter is that the battle is not done. Fans don't know this, that the battle is not done if they're anime only. And that's not a problem unless you're not an anime you're not an anime only and you know that there's actually more to this fight that is really freaking intense. The Dobby fight is literally the next page. Instead of, oh, yeah, let's go into the stuff with Deku that's really freaking important for next season. Let's drag this on and put this stuff that probably should have been in there. Like, seriously, the stuff that still needs to be in there, but this is how much of the manga is actually in between the stuff with Deku and the stuff with and what just happened. You can't leave that stuff out. As you can see, Deku there, Endeavor there. This much is not okay. Now, I understand. They have to have the season end on a good point. Endeavor is back. He has made his start. But the plain and simple way to put it is that it's not over. He's not going... This isn't the actual start. The start is his connection with his family. Once he reconnects with his family, then he actually has his start. He's not going to become the actual top hero until he actually makes recompense. And the anime doesn't seem to show that. While it shows that he's trying, it's not to the same extent. You don't see him actually going in. And there are two moments that are shown in the actual opening and the closing that don't get any attention, really. The bunny hero, yeah, you get to see her once. We've seen her once so far when she was showing up in the actual end, but she has a much bigger role next episode. And not putting that just seems wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stuff that still needs to happen. And I do think that they are going to be focusing on this part and probably also going to be dealing with all of what's going to be happening in Deku's dream in the next episode. Maybe. But seriously, don't forget things like that. I don't know. Season 5 is probably just around the corner in terms of shows that we talk about. Honestly, I'm expecting the show to start up in October, so there's that. Mostly because of the fact that that's when Volume 25 is supposed to come out, and that appears to be the end of the villain arc. So, yeah. Putting it there, that seems reasonable. So, I don't know. I honestly don't. Now, obviously, I understand why they're doing this. They're doing it in a way to actually add more fluff to the next season, because they know, especially they know over there, that yeah, they're gonna have a lot to actually have to work with. The fact of the matter is that Kohi made these two arcs really short in comparison. Now, this feels like it's mostly he's putting all these shorter arcs together as basically a way to make up for making such a long arc this season. The overhaul arc was extremely long in the manga, so getting the chance to actually see that play out, it kind of makes sense. But I don't know. It still annoys me. And I know that I've been talking more about what they didn't do and how I'm upset about that than what they did do. And honestly, all that they did that was good was that they made the fight more intense. They showed a lot of stuff, and it was honestly a good episode. And a good way to actually conclude the season. But personally, I would have preferred that they would have gone for a bit more information. And I do actually want to bring one thing up. That attack that he took to the face, that's permanent. That is a permanent scar that he is going to have forever, and it is frickin' badass. So, take that how you will. It's a really, really badass scar. You'll see once the actual season starts up, but yeah. But anyways, guys, that's the end of this season. Tomorrow's video will be actually an overlook over the entire season, so look forward to that. But, of course, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Leave your comments and theories down in the comments below. Of course, if you are going to leave a theory, make sure to use the hashtag theory review so that it can show up in my fan theory review video. And, of course, if you are new, please subscribe and ring that notification bell. And if you want to support the channel even more, then definitely head down to the description and check out all the links down there. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I'll see you guys next time. But on